So welcome back to a series that was one of my favorite to record and make for you guys generally just on NBA 2K16. Yes, this is the Fantasy Draft Rebuilding Challenge. Basically, it is the same thing as a rebuild. I have 3 years to rebuild the team, except I choose a team at random. It really doesn't matter what team I get because it's just really their uniform and really if they're in the Eastern Conference or Western Conference. But it doesn't matter because it's a fantasy draft. So basically, I choose the team, and then I let them draft my whole entire team. I don't choose what pick I get at all. I do this completely random. So let's just choose a team. It really doesn't matter what team I get. So let's go through, and we got the Denver Nuggets. It really doesn't matter because honestly, it's a fantasy draft, and so let's just go ahead and sim the draft. Let our assistant GM finish the whole draft for us, and then we have to get into this rebuild. 3 years, and then I may go into a fourth if it really gets that bad, but I will download, what the hell? Okay, I don't know why that was black. I will download the draft class I pretty much always download at this point. Professor 2K's draft class. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I just want to make sure it's the right one. So, moment of truth, let's look at our team. You know what? I look at the positive here. Clearly, we didn't have a good pick, but I'm okay with Whiteside. I like having young players, so I'm very excited for Porzingis. So we even got Moutier back on the Nuggets, which is kind of weird. So we do obviously have a lot of work to do. I will do it around the NBA. If you look at the Pacers, they have Drummond and Devin Booker. You can really pause the video at any point that you want. I don't feel like stopping on every single team and really looking to see who they have on their team. But if I see a team that I feel like is absolutely loaded, like the Thunder are kind of loaded with Dragic, Embiid, and Davis, and Ingram, that's actually a pretty good team right there. That may or may not win it all. Trailblazers look good, but every team's just like so spread out and they're so even because obviously it's a fantasy draft. So Bucks look good. They got Giannis back. No team looks like they could really destroy anyone else. Like maybe the Celtics, they do look good. But so let's just get into this. Ooh, the Hornets look good too. So I guess just pause it at any point that you want, like I said. And yeah, so let's get into this rebuild. I don't know if I'm going to keep Whiteside or not. So I do have some trades to make. And once I make my first trade, you guys will see it. This trade right here is really just for the fact that it is a complete salary dump. Austin Rivers is going to the Charlotte Hornets straight up for Jeremy Grant. It's just going to leave us some money for the offseason. So I don't think I'm really going to make that many moves with this team. It's not a bad-looking team at all for the future, really, besides, I mean, Porzingis is there. But I don't like Manu Ginobili. There's absolutely no offers for him. Nobody's going to take him, even though he's 79 overall. But he is making $14 million a year. He doesn't even have a no-trade clause. I thought that was the issue at first. But if you look right here, he does not. So I guess I'm going to leave this team the way it is. I'm pretty sure we should have our pick. Son of a bitch. We don't have our pick. I should have really... Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. We do have our pick. Ignore me. So yeah, let's go ahead and simulate this first season. I'll see you guys at the end of it, where hopefully we can have a good pick and maybe get a Harry Giles, a Josh Jackson, etc. with our pick in the 2018 NBA Draft. And at the end of season number 1, Stephen Curry wins the MVP award for now, I guess, the 3rd year in a row, averaging 31.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 2.5 steals, pretty much no blocks. Very, very impressive stats from him. Ben Simmons is your Rookie of the Year on the Phoenix Suns. He really does look weird in the Suns uniform. Marcus Smart wins Sixth Man of the Year in Sacramento. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year in Washington. McCollum Most Improved. Jesus, 34 points per game. I mean, that's not MVP stats because there's really no rebounding, really no assists there, but it's 34 points a game. That's something. That's all NBA first team without a doubt. Stan Van Gundy, Jesus Christ, he's fat. How is CJ McCollum not on the All-NBA first team after this season? Is he? Are you kidding me? He doesn't make one with 34 points per game. I'm sorry. Was that first in the NBA? I have to take a look at that. League leaders in, yeah. It was first in the league, and he doesn't even get on an All-NBA team. Are you kidding me? What? And we haven't even simulated a season, so the league meetings and the shot clock didn't get messed up or anything. 34 points a game doesn't get you an All-NBA team. Are you kidding me? You know what? Let's get back on topic. We went 22-60. We were absolutely horrific. Kind of like I thought we would be, but Porzingis, that's a positive right there. Whiteside, double-doubles, not bad from him as well. Moutier looks good off the bench for next year because he's definitely not starting if he's going to continue to play like this. He's not bad off the bench, I'm not going to lie. Manu Ginobili can take his 39-year-old ass and retire because I'm not going to keep him. Let's simulate these playoffs. Lakers were the 1 seed. That's interesting right there. So let's see who does win the NBA Finals. And what if I told you the Brooklyn Nets were going to win the 2017 NBA Finals? What would you tell me? If there was no fantasy draft, of course. Yeah, who thought Paul Millsap would win a Finals MVP anytime soon? Yeah. Let me know how it's going for you, Atlanta. Was that a battle of 7 seeds? Actually, I really didn't even realize that. Who do the Nets have? What? What? I don't get this game sometimes, man. But let's get into the offseason. Let's go to league meetings just to make sure everything is okay. I don't care what this says, but I am going to reject it. Make sure nothing got screwed up. Hopefully we were number 1 pick because we were absolutely horrific. I do want Josh Jackson. That's the one person I'm targeting this year. We have the number 2 overall pick. You know what? I'll take it. I'm going to try to get him. If he gets taken first overall, I'm going to try to trade for him. So I'll see you guys with who I took at rookie signings. Here at rookie signings, just like I said I wanted to do, we did draft Josh Jackson with the 2nd overall pick. Definitely excited to have him probably start a small forward next year. Unless I can land Kevin Durant, which is highly unlikely. Yes, all of these guys can come back for their team options. And now let's get into free agency. I'm pretty sure we have a good amount of money. I may look to move Whiteside, so I'll either see you guys with a trade or my first free agency signing. So I'm going to see what I could get for him. Not saying I'm going to move him. He's a very good center. But if I can get something better for him, I'm going to do it. Chris Dunn, that's very, very interesting. And Cameron Payne. Only 7 offers for Hassan Whiteside. What? I'll give you my first round pick next year, too. If I can get something a little bit better. I'd like to go young center. 4 stars for a pick? What? What? Okafor. Drummond and Devin. Oh my, that's happening. That's happening. Without a doubt, that's happening. Drummond and Devin Booker. A 4-star pick? Like, what? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I honestly can't say I probably have. Can I get something better for Drummond? Because as much as I like Andre Drummond in real life, he has a very large contract. So I'm not getting Gobert. Don't worry about it. Stop crying in the comment sections. Steven Adams is nice. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'll stick with Drummond. He's still a very good center. So I'll keep him, and I'll see you guys with my first free agency signing. And after day 2 of free agency, we are able to lock up Kevin Durant. I did see he was on the Lakers, but we are going to be bringing him in. I guess he does not have much loyalty to LA. So I'm very excited to do that. And if we look at our lineup for next year, I did draft Josh Jackson, I did say, but I guess he can just progress as a rookie and come off the bench. But this team is looking very good. Position-wise, I'd kind of like to get a better point guard than Moutier. So if we look at how much money I have, I do not staff. We have around 13 mil, so I probably can't get anyone great. So I'm going to try to sign someone else, and I'll see you guys with that signing, I guess. My next free agency signing will be able to bring in Zach Randolph off the bench, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Who's our other power forward? No, Kristaps. That's who it is. So Zach Randolph will be coming off the bench next year. It's actually a pretty good signing, I'd say. I just want to see, we can get Nene and Joe Ingles back as well. 2 very good, or really 1 good bench player in Nene there, but we have bird rights on PJ Tucker. I'm not giving him $5 million a year. I will give Jameer Nelson the minimum, I guess, if he wants to accept it. If he's not going to accept it, I don't really care. So there we go. We're bringing Jameer Nelson. Gordon Hayward, do you want a minimum contract? No, he does not. Player progression. This team is looking very, very good for the third. For the second season, Kevin Durant is a 94 overall. Andre Drummond's an 87. Porzingis is an 85. This front court, excuse me, looked extremely, extremely unstoppable. So we were not able to get a better point guard. So I may actually end up moving Emmanuel Mudiay for a better point guard if I cannot find one. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 with possibly some trade, and hopefully we can win this NBA Finals in years number 2. Alright guys, I want to see if I can somehow get this worked out with the Philadelphia 76ers. I want to send Emmanuel Mudiay to Philly for Isaiah Thomas. They're probably not going to do it straight up, even though the potential is really not too different. But we have first round picks for days, so there's no way I can't not get this done. I'll get it done somehow. There we go. I just want to win this year. Should be easier. I have things to do, and winning this year is one of them. So let's hopefully see. Hopefully we can win this year. This team's looking very good. So I guess I'll see you guys either at the trade deadline if we're not doing too well, or at the end of season number 2 if it looks like we're going to have a real shot at the NBA championship. And for the 4th straight year, Stephen Curry is your MVP. 31 points per game, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, no blocks. Harry Giles wins Rookie of the Year in Orlando. Jason Tatum wins 6th Man of the Year. Thought it would be Josh Jackson, but it was not. LeBron James wins his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson is Most Improved. And Mike Malone of our 71-11 Denver Nuggets is the Coach of the Year. No surprise there. We're 99 overall on offense, only 88 on defense. That's accurate, I guess. But let's get into this. Let's look at our player stats. Obviously, Kevin Durant led us in scoring with 21 points per game. That's definitely gotta be a low of his career. Yeah. Actually, well, what was this year? Oh, it's his rookie year, that's why. But since his rookie year, this is his low in scoring. I guess it's just such a good team all around him. I'm not even concerned about our chances of winning the finals. I'd say it's over 95% if I'm being honest. Where am I going? Simulate this current round against the New Orleans Pelicans. I don't really care who they have. I don't know why it took us 6 games to do that. It's kind of... I'm like the cockiest person in the world when it comes to this. I don't get it. How does that happen? God damn it. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. Oh my Jesus. How? This team was so good. L's. Now I have to re-sign Isaiah Thomas. We have so many issues that are going to go into this offseason. 95% chance my ass. 4 seeds in the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks win the NBA Finals. Damian Lillard, Finals MVP. At least we can say we got eliminated by the NBA Finals champions, I guess. So, league meetings, make sure nothing in this NBA got screwed up. We definitely have no draft picks, so let's go to team player options right here. I don't think we have any money either for free agency because we did sign Kevin Durant. So team player options, yes to all of those guys, 100%. We do have to re-sign Isaiah Thomas, so we definitely should be able to do that, hopefully. Anyways, we have no money there. My free agents, Isaiah Thomas wants to test the nay. We are in the negative cap space, so that is cool. Boogie, we want to take a minimum contract. Paul George, Isaiah Thomas. We have bird rights. I almost got really excited there for a second. Melo. God damn it. All right, let's just bring back Isaiah Thomas. I guess I'll just do this with you guys right here. I'll sign him to a pretty big contract, but this is all I should be bringing in unless I want to bring in Melo on like a, whatever it's called, minimum contract. There we go. We got Isaiah Thomas back. Melo, we contender in your eyes? I don't know how we're not. We should be. So, you know what? I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. Possibly some trades to come, but probably not. And I'll see you guys, hopefully, in our NBA Finals in year number 3. So we are sending Isaiah Thomas 2 first-round picks and DeLon Wright to the Utah Jazz for D'Angelo Russell and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Just really improving the depth of this team. Just to make sure we are 100% going to win the NBA Finals this year, because I would be really, really mad if we didn't, because that would mean I have to go on to a 4th season, and you know I do not have time for that. So I'm going to try to actually trade Tyler Johnson right now for a backup point guard, just because I do not currently have a backup point guard, and I could definitely use one. So I'll definitely take, really, honestly, the best point guard on here. It's not a bad offer for a small forward, but I need a point guard. Anybody want to be kind? No, I'm not taking the little French fucker. Come on, give me a goddamn point guard. Alright, you know what? I guess I'll see you guys with my trade. Alright, guys, I'm going to see if the Golden State Warriors do want to do this trade. Tyler Johnson, Ben McLemore, and a whole bunch of picks for Brandon Knight and CJ Miles. It's really just, these two are just really make sure the contracts work out. Hopefully they'll do this, and there we go. So we get our backup point guard that I did want. We also improved the bench a little bit with whoever that hell that was, CJ Miles. So I guess I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, where hopefully this team can win an NBA championship, because I'm going to be really mad if I have to go on to a 4th season. And for what I think is now the 5th year in a row, Stephen Curry is once again the MVP. 32 points per game, 6 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 3 steals. I don't know why I hit start to skip all the rest of the awards. Sorry, my bad. At this point, we went 69-13, worse than last year somehow, but player stats, Kevin Durant once again, exactly 21 points again. That's kind of weird. But in the division, we were 8 games up on the 2-seeded Sacramento Kings. Who do they have that makes them good? Draymond and Jaylen Brown, Okafor, not a bad team. So, let's get into these playoffs against the Warriors. We should beat them. Hopefully we beat them. I'm not going to get cocky again, but we should, because this is kind of annoying me. Alright, we lose 1 game, I'll take. Alright, we're up 1-0. 2-0. 3-0. Was it really that hard that this team couldn't do this in the first year? Like, seriously? Who's getting it done for us in the playoffs? I meant to go to playoff stats. I guess that isn't a thing anymore. What? Okay, I don't know why where is playoff stats? Okay, whatever. I don't even care at this point. Let's just simulate this game by game. We're up 2-0. 2-1. 3-1. Was it really that hard? Kevin Durant finally wins the NBA Finals. Doesn't take the bitch route this time and goes to Golden State. But we get it done. This team is very, very good, especially for a fantasy draft. So Kevin Durant, Andre Drummond, Kristaps Porzingis, D'Angelo Russell, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Stanley Johnson, Brandon Knight, CJ Miles, Willie, I'm not going to say that last name, Jonas Jerebko, Langston Galloway. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I don't know what the next video is going to be, but it should be soon, so hopefully you'll enjoy that when it comes out. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys all in the next video.